Hi guys, so today we'll be talking about my current favorite beauty products. I have a quite kind of a combination of things here that I want to show you today. We're gonna have something for skincare and makeup and even nail care. Some of the stuff is kind of brand new to me that I've been using for about a month or so, and there's some also a very kind of older, purchases that I have been loving, and these things I've been using for months and I just wanted to basically share with you. So let's get started. I apologize if you're gonna see a difference in light, because again, it's one of those days the sun goes in and out and it's just kind of playing with my camera. I'm trying to, keep it stable, but it's almost impossible. All right, so let's get started with some maybe some skincare products. So the first thing that I have been loving, and I've been using it for about almost a month now, and this is the Perfect Cleansing Oil. This is from xoxo, and I really love it, you guys. You need one pump and this thing is just gonna completely melt your makeup. Okay, I've been using for a longest the Clinique Balm, which comes in this, like a little pot, which is great, but I actually like this one better. It's a little bit more lightweight, and I really love it. So a little bit goes a long way, and it seems like this is such a nice product. So I use this as a first step in my cleansing routine. So I just basically use dry hands and just rub this. You can even go all over your eye to remove your eye makeup. It's wonderful. And then I always follow obviously with the cleanser. But I have been really pleasantly surprised how well it works, and it's not even that expensive. So yeah, it's definitely worth a try. The second product that I did mention in the past, and I'm running very low on this is the YSL, what is it called? The Prep Lotion. There we go. As you can see, I have just a little bit left. I was using it for a while, then I went back to my SK2, then I went back to this one. Sometimes I like to change products, and I am loving this, you guys. I take about one pump. This is literally, when you pump this, it comes like a foam. Okay, so I'm just gonna pump a little bit. So, can you see it? And it's really, this is like the first step that you're gonna do after you wash your face before you do your makeup. So this is for mornings. You kind of take one pump of this and just pat around your face, and especially for those who have a dry skin like me, or on a drier side, you're gonna love it, because it's just very nicely giving you a little bit of the moisturizing kind of, it's like a moisturizing substance, and giving you like a nice prep for your skincare, for your makeup eventually. So yeah, I really love it, and once I'm done with it, I'm sure I'm gonna repurchase this again, because it is a great product. I love primers. I never wear my foundation without a primer. I absolutely love the primer, and the primer that I have been using religiously recently is the Tatcha. It's called the Silk Canvas, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I think Tatcha had this primer that comes in a solid, and then it's the one that comes in the liquid. It's absolutely amazing. I just literally take one pump. You won't be able even to tell. I just take one pump and I just distribute this, all over my face before I put my foundation, and it's just so nice. Feels so silky. It's like a little veil on your face that kind of prepares you for makeup, and it works great on my dry skin, drier skin, and yeah, I really have been loving it, and it seems like it just goes forever. It's a 30 gram, 1 ounce. Seems like there's a lot of product. If you just use one pump like I do, it's plenty, just to cover the entire face, and it just feels so nice, you guys. So if you haven't tried this, highly recommend, because it's definitely worth it. Alright, so after I apply my Tatcha, I obviously use my foundations. And I have a lot of foundations, you guys. A lot of foundations. But the two that recently I really have been loving is, the first one is the Fenty. And as you can see, I'm almost done with this. That's actually what I have on today. It's called Pro Filter. Hydrating Longwear Foundation, Pro Filter Foundation. So I am almost done with this. I do have another one because I like it so much. I already purchased another one quite some time ago. So yeah, I still have a little bit left in here. I'm sure I can squeeze something out. It comes with a pump, so it's very, you know, I love pump. I just love pump. Foundation comes with the pumps are the best. So, and it's very travel friendly at the same time. You know, if we start traveling this summer, it's great. This is definitely gonna go in my with me on my vacation this year. So it's amazing. I love this, and it's not expensive. I don't know. It works for me. Okay, and another foundation that I have been loving is, unfortunately, the one that is quite pricey, and this is the Chanel Submerge foundation, and it comes with this jar, and I think I mentioned this in my last favorites. This is the second jar of this foundation that I repurchased. I had it a few years ago, and then I took a little break, and then I decided to come back to it. So the one I have is in the color, this is the lightest one. I think it's 010 beige. Yeah, it's you know, it's a pretty good for my skin tone. And maybe I could take a notch darker, but usually in the Chanel foundation I go for the lighter tone. And this foundation is so nice. You can obviously use it on its own, very moisturizing, very like balmy, but sometimes you can use it, also mix it with different foundations. It's so good. I have my Tom Ford very liquidy foundation that I don't like to use it on its own. Sometimes I just put a notch of that very liquidy Tom Ford foundation and then just mix it together. Works amazing. So it is expensive, but you know, if you can splurge and if you want to have a little bit, you know, kind of luxurious foundation, and it's beautiful. The finish is absolutely amazing. And you know, for more, I feel like more mature skin, you know, it obviously has some skincare benefits, and it's great. I love it. It's not travel friendly, obviously. I'm not a big fan of packaging. I wish it was in a pump. I know they did come up with the one in the pump, but I've seen some reviews and people are saying that the one that comes with the pump is not really a dry skin friendly. So this one is a better choice. That's why I repurchased this one, not the newest one. But I would highly recommend it. Speaking of Chanel, you guys, I think I mentioned this product quite some time ago, and if you look at the description box, I always you know, list the products that I wear as my makeup. And Chanel La Beige, this is the kind of a bronzing beige, no, hold on. This is the bronzer, like a cream bronzer from the La Beige line. There we go. And this is the newest version. I already went through 2 of these, like the older version, you know, because this one is relatively new. So I had to repurchase and buy a new one. Honestly, I don't see the difference, you guys. But this is something that I use religiously every single day. And a little bit goes a long way. I just put on I have like my little sponges, you know, either Beauty Blender or those little sponges that I have, and I just kind of tap, you know, and it's just amazing. Okay, so if you haven't tried this yet, and I think they're coming up with different colors. They came up with different colors. So they have something for a deeper skin tones, and I think there's at least 2 more colors of this. So it used to be just this one, but now they extended the, you know, the color range. So it's amazing. I love it. You know, some people say it's different than the original one. I personally cannot tell the difference. I absolutely love it, and I wear it religiously every day, and I highly recommend this as well. 2 new products that I purchased probably sometime in May. In the beginning of the May, I went to Ulta and I came across these 2 things. You guys know that I never do my manicures, and the reason I don't, well, I take care of my fingers around my nails, but I never really you know, use a nail polish or anything, because I have to cut my fingernails literally every 2 days because of my job. I cannot have a long, you know, fingernails, and because of the, you know, applying the violin, I have a lot of like calluses here, and you know, just it's just not practical. So that's why you never see me with the nail polish, although sometimes over the summer I like to, just for fun, put something. But I was desperate after, you know, winter. I was desperate for some kind of, you know, cuticle repair. And I came across this is Dashing Diva, and it's called the Nourishing Cuticle Oil. This thing is amazing, you guys. So I've got these two products in Ulta. So this is the first one, and I have been really using for, yeah, for like a month now. This has like a little ball end. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there's like a little metal ball, and literally all you have to do is just to go over your cuticle like this, and this little oil stays in here. I just put it like every night, you know, and I just leave it on my nails, and it really makes a huge difference. So I love. And another product from the same company, Dashing Diva, this is the rich nail serum, and it comes in this little bottle. And again, you can go lover, you know, you can use it on cuticles as well, but this is more like what is it, like a lip gloss. And basically this one you just put all over your nails, and the same thing, I just put it every, you know, 5 days, every 4 days, you know, before I go to bed usually, and you know, just leave it like that. So I noticed that it makes a huge difference in my nails. They look so much nicer. So yeah, I'll highly recommend these two products. I'll link everything down below, but these two you can find at Ulta. All right, let's talk about the lipsticks. Lipsticks are back, all right? We don't have to wear masks. At least most of the places we don't have to anymore, which makes me very happy because I can start using my lipsticks. And the two lipsticks that I highly recommend, and I have been basically like loving, are these two. So the first one is from Dior, and this is the Rouge Dior number 625. This is one of those refillable lipsticks, and you guys, this one is beautiful. This is one of the matte. It says it's a matte formula. I have it on today. It's a very comfortable matte, but if you feel like putting a little, you know, gloss on top of it, you can. But because it's comfortable matte, and I'm gonna say it again, comfortable matte, you can obviously use it on its own. It's gonna stay on your lips for a very long time. So if you don't drink a lot, if you don't eat in between, that's gonna just stay on your lips. I love it. I absolutely love it. And like I mentioned, it's refillable, so you can, if you use it up, you can eventually just put, you know, or just put a different lipstick in this tube. So I feel like it's really, really nice. And the other one is obviously from the Gucci. I mentioned that before. This is Call It a Day. So it comes with that nice kind of a skinny tube, and this is one very similar color, very similar, but this one is very moisturizing, you guys. So I do have both of them on. I put my Dior first, and then I put this one on top, and it's so nice because, you know, this one is a little bit more moisturizing, so it's give you a little bit glossy lips, but I wear this one on its own a lot, and this one is like just giving you a little boost, you know, to your lips. It's like your lips but better basically. So highly recommend. And this was sold out for a while. It's such a popular color. You have to grab it because it's just beautiful. Any of those two lipstick is just amazing. But like I said, one is a matte formula, another one is more kind of a glossy moisturizing formula. I wear them both today on my lips, and it looks just amazing. All right, let's keep going with the Gucci. Two items that I have been obsessed with are the Gucci bronzer and the Gucci powder. So I use powders just to set my makeup every single day. So this is a new-ish product to my collection, and you guys, I love this. I know it doesn't look like I use much because, you know, it's powder, you don't need a ton, but I just basically take my, you know, like my little velvet puff, and I just kind of, you know, press against my skin at, you know, few key places that I need to, you know, powder slightly. It's really nice. I have it in the lightest color, 01 Matte Natural. And I absolutely love it. I think it's such a great product. I wish it would come in the different compact, like more, you know, travel friendly, less bulky, but I guess that's the whole shebang. And it is refillable, I'm pretty sure. You can just pull this thing. I never use this little brush that there's like a little, there we go. I never use this little poof that comes with it. It's just useless. But yeah, you can basically push this little, there's like a little opening, and you can just pop the compact out and just put another one. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And of course the bronzer, I have it for probably over a year now, and still, see how much I have it. It's just gonna last you for a lifetime. This bronzer is very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, but the color is just beautiful. That's what I have on today, and I feel like it's just great. I love this bronzer. Same compact, same ideas. You can let me see, there we go. And on this one has a brush. See, I never use it. But same thing, you can eventually, you know, pop this up and just put the new one in here. So yeah, lovely compact. I just wish it was just, you know, that brush at the bottom is just not necessary. But anyway, another face product, which is oldie but goodie, you guys. I love it. Again, I have on today Luminous Light. This is from Hourglass. This could be, I use this as my blush slash highlighter, because I don't really use specifically highlighters on my face because I just don't need it. But this is working for me like a blush and just gives me a little bit of that glow to my cheek. I have it on today. I'm sure you can tell there's a little glow. So absolutely beautiful. And I already used up one of those in my life before. This is the second full-size package of this. This is my favorite Hourglass, you know, powder out of all those powders that I have. Absolutely amazing. Two new products that I have been loving, you guys, is from Patrick Ta. I have never buy anything from him. Those are the first two things that I've purchased over a month ago, and this became my everyday staples very quickly. So the first is this very funny looking brush that goes beautifully with his cream contour and powder bronzer duo, and I have in a color She's Statuesque, I guess. Let me show you how it looks like. So it is cream and just regular bronzer in here, and of course cream is hidden under this little flap, as you can see. And you guys, this is so nice. I'm pretty sure this is the lightest color. There's a couple of different colors that you can purchase. This is such a nice contour. I love it. So I purchased this brush just to go with this, because when I use this basically here, I can very nicely contour my face, literally just here, like in a, you know, in the hollow of my cheeks. So good, you guys, so nice. So I don't, this is the only thing I use this brush for, you know, basically just to contouring. If I don't use this, sometimes I even use with my Chanel, but my Chanel cream bronzer is more like a bronzer, so it's better to use it, in my opinion, with a sponge. But this color, this particular one, is typical for your contouring, because it's more kind of, you can tell it's more cooler tone, more like kind of ashy color. Beautiful, beautiful. I use it every day, you guys. And yes, this bronzer is also really nice, super pigmented, so you have to be careful as well. And you know, this is something that could be great for travel, because you know, you have a super big mirror in here, and this little thing, hey, you have a contour and have a bronzer in one, and you can just pack this and just go on vacation. I think it's amazing. It like I mentioned, this comes in different colors. Mine is She's Statuesque, I think that's how you say it. Highly recommend. I don't even know who's this guy, but hey, it's a good product. I have a few eye products, and then I have a few perfumes to share with you, and we're gonna be done. So please stay with me. I know this video might be a little bit long, but you know, I'm just trying share with you my best. Okay, the Glam palette, it's amazing. This is obviously nothing new, but if you haven't picked up one, you have to, because it's amazing. Okay, and you just cannot go wrong with this. And it's not too big, but at the same time you can get so many looks out of this. And again, in my opinion, it's travel friendly. That's what I'm gonna take on my vacation. It's not very thick and it's not very big. It's gonna fit right into my cosmetic case, and oh, you guys, it's just perfect. You have some warm tones, cool tones, some shimmers, some mattes. I mean, everything what you need you have there. And of course my favorite are the pinks. You know, I wear a lot of pinks on my eyeshadows, on my eyes, and I just love this palette. I love pairing this palette especially with this eyeshadow, which is my Chanel. This is called Quartz Rose. This is one of those, I have actually one more. I have two different colors. Chanel comes up with different colors of this particular eyeshadows. When I know I have a super long day, I'll use some, you know, some of those mattes from here to kind of, you know, put in a crease and blend it. And then I put these, one of these on top of my eyelids, like I have, for example, today. So today I have this rosy color on my lid, and you guys, this is such a long wearing color. You have no idea. This formula, it's just amazing. It comes like, you know, with this little brush. This is like you know, like the lipstick or the lip gloss, but I use this right away. I just put on my eyes and then I kind of blend with my finger, and it's gonna stay entire day. I'm actually almost done with this. Like literally I'm scraping the sides, you guys, and it's very nice packaging. It's all glass. Love this. It comes with so many different colors. I'm gonna link a couple of them down below so you can go check it out. If you haven't, you have to, because these are like one of the best eyeshadows from Chanel. I want to mention very quickly, I don't know if you guys ever tried, I never talk about the Bobbi Brown, but I've got this eyeshadow quite some times ago. This is a Metal Rose. I'm not sure if this particular one is available, but I want to talk about the formula, because this formula of these eyeshadows is available, and I'm gonna link a couple of them below. These are amazing. If you are looking for a very nice kind of, especially she has some nice like nudes, beautiful. This formula is just stunning. They call them Luxe eyeshadow, rich luster. Yeah, and there's like so many different colors, you guys. If I can find this particular one, I'll definitely link it below. I have a few of them. Love this formula. So yeah, like Bobbi Brown, you know, singles. Like I don't really talk about this often, but you guys, these are amazing. So I'm gonna try to find, there's at least always a few that she has, because every season she comes up with the, you know, with the different eyeshadows, but these are so luxe. One more eye thing. This is the Dior eye pencil, and this is in a brown kind of a color. I purchased this quite some time ago and I love it, you guys. I have it on my lower lash. That's where I usually wear it, in my kind of waterline. It just gives you such a nice definition to the eye. You just basically take the tip off and you can roll it. So this is how it looks like. Obviously mine is all used up, and then the bottom here has a little smudger, so if you want to smudge, you know, you can do this. It comes with many different colors. I love brown because the black sometimes it's a little bit too harsh, but the brown I feel like is just perfect. Not too crazy expensive, but such a great formula. Highly recommended. Alright guys, I have 3 perfumes that I want to recommend for you. The first one is from Louis Vuitton, and obviously this one you can only get at LV website, and I think it's still available. It's called the California Dream. This is from the last season, from the last summer, and I know this summer they came up with the new one. If you go on the LV website, I'm gonna try to link it down below, you can find a new one as well. I was really this much close to buying the new one, but you know, I have so many perfumes. I'm really kind of holding myself not to do that. So when I first got this, I know I was not a big fan, but you know what? I love it. I actually love it. And the reason I was not a big fan is because I didn't think it had a long kind of staying power. You know, for this kind of money that you spend, I think it was over $200 or over $300. I don't know. Quite expensive. You know, you would want to have something that is gonna be a little bit, you know, have a little bit longer staying power, let's put it this way. But the perfume itself is really, really nice. So yeah, I'm really tempted to get the new one, but I also have heard that it's kind of similar to the California Dream, so maybe it just doesn't make any sense. But you know, if I'm in the boutique next time, I'm definitely gonna smell it. But this one is so good. If you still can get it, highly, highly recommend. Another one shouldn't be a surprise. This is such a great perfume for the summer. Love it. Have been using it and abusing it. I don't think I have much left in there. This was a big battle. This is the Armani Sea Passion. I mentioned this so many times on my channel. I feel like everybody can wear this. Oh, it's just so fruity and so fresh. This is how I would describe it. Fruity, fresh perfume. Go get one. It's amazing. And the very last one, you guys, might be a little bit surprised, because every time I talk about this, I gave you guys like negative opinions, and I'm talking about Chanel Gabrielle. So I always said to you that it's very kind of generic smell, that you know, you expect something more from Chanel, and especially for the price that you pay for this perfume. But I refuse to give it up, because obviously I spend money, and it's been probably like 2 years since I purchased it, and I started using it more and more. And you know what? I think I'm starting to liking it. I know, how weird is that, right? But I think it's a very nice spring and summer scent. It's a very lightweight. It's not heavy. It's not, you know, overwhelming. I think it's very kind of easygoing. You know, I would describe this way. And as much as you know, I'm owning it. I gave you guys this negative reviews, and you know, not that smell is wrong. It's just I expect always more from Chanel, if that makes sense. But you know what? I'm kind of warming up to it, let's say. It took me a long time, but I really like it. So I think I'm gonna, you know, continue using it throughout the summer. I never reach for it during the fall and winter, because I feel like it's such a summery, you know, scent. So obviously I would not recommend, you know, for more colder months, but for now, oh, I think it's great. I'm just, yeah, even my husband loves it. Lady at the store yesterday, she told me like, what are you wearing? You smell so nice. So hey, I'll take it. All right guys, so this is it for today. Whew. Thank you so much if you're still here. Give me a thumbs up if you're still watching this, and yeah, let me know if you enjoyed any of these products, if you're familiar with any of these products, or just give me some recommendation. If there's something that you think I should try, either perfumes or makeup wise, you know, this spring has been like absolutely crazy with my house renovations, and yes, my kitchen is almost done. We are still putting some like last finishing touches there, so I still need to buy a new chairs, you guys. But I might do a little tour and show you, you know, if I don't get those chairs on time, that's fine. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.